What's up, champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back on a brand new WWE Champions video. And once again, Scopely and Champions have updated their official blog and website, and we finally got intel of what's coming up this weekend. Now, we already have a Showdown tournament slated for schedule, but now we also have a brand new weekend contest to go alongside it, and that's none other than the Triple Crown. And with this brand new contest, we are going to see the official in-game debut of modern era technician Johnny Gargano, aka Johnny Wrestling. Now, Johnny plays a crucial role with this Triple Crown contest because you're going to need him to clear the limited time tour as well as the blitzes that are going to be up and available. So there will be a mega superstar loot running for a limited time where you're going to have a chance to pull him at 4-star gold. You do need a total of 1,200 shards to recruit him at 4-star bronze. So more than likely, outside of having him featured at 4-star gold, there will be other star variations of him, and you will have a chance to pull shards for him as well, but those can be far and in between. And like I've discussed in the previous video, even though Johnny is a top tier technician, he's a very versatile guy. There's a multitude of ways you can run him, both with moves as well as trainers and coaches, but I still feel that he is not someone that you need to invest in right now. You can easily skip this, but if you are a player who's a completionist, who needs every single champion on their roster, if you feel like going all in because you're a mark for Johnny, then be my guest. But at the same time, I strongly suggest do not pull on this banner. It is not worth it. He'll be back probably on a Player's Choice banner. He'll probably be back on the Best of 2020 banner. Or if they decide to do another class banner for technicians, he'll also probably pop up. He is not a god tier technician, but he is a solid addition to the technician class. He's also a solid addition to the modern era category as well as the NXT subcategory. So he is a good champion, but he isn't the be-all, end-all. You will not be losing any sleep if you do not get this guy and if you do not complete this contest. But it's ultimately up to you, so I do wish you all nothing but the best of luck nonetheless. So you have this limited time banner to get him at 4-star gold as well as other star variations plus the shards, so you can hopefully go through the contest. You're also going to have showdown matches that you can do, plus you can upgrade your NXT superstars to get points towards the contest. Now, this is going to rub people a certain type of way, especially with the NXT Championship contest that just went on and is about to conclude, but it's something to think about and consider. If you haven't gone in yet, you might have an opportunity to double dip, so to speak, and capitalize that away. Plus, then again, you also have a showdown tournament to think about. So it isn't like this whole weekend's going to be cluttered with just this contest. You can always just focus on your showdown if you can't do the Triple Crown. So that's also another good plus. But as they state right here, you do need Johnny, as I mentioned earlier, to complete the limited time tour and the blitzes to speed up your progress. And through the milestone rewards for this contest, you're going to get a chance at 600 shards. So pretty much, you pull 600 shards from the loot banner, you get your other 600 here, you get him at 4-star bronze, but they want you to keep pulling and pulling until you actually unlock him. Obviously, that's the main aim here, and that's going to help you out, but you're also going to get a chance at a couple of solid champions at 3-star bronze. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, not the phenomenal. I don't know why they messed up there and didn't edit it. You're going to get a chance at Razor, Authors of Pain, the Green Gem Generation trainer, which actually makes sense since Johnny Gargano can utilize Green Gems, so it does make sense with him being a technician. And you're going to get a chance at a 3-star bronze Becky Lynch. Now, more than likely, because of how Becky Lynch the man is, that's right, Tech Becky is going to be available through milestones. I think she's going to be closer towards the end. I don't think they would be that consider it and make it easier for us to reach her. But hey, if you can get at least the Green Gem Generation trainer who you don't have, if you don't have him, I go for it. AJ Styles, solid 3-star. Wouldn't take him up to 4-star unless you're a mark for him, but Becky's also a solid female champion, so a lot of solid rewards right here. You're also going to have an opportunity at 2-star silver tokens and more in the early on milestones. And we do need more 4-star gold token opportunities as well as 2-star silver token opportunities. So gladly take that wherever you can. There are 4-star gold exclusive gameplay videos up from the Broskis right now. Big Papa Bry, OG Gerson, David Boy, David D, DJ Anon, ZT. Expect some also from Benny and, of course, Christian on air. All of them delivered. They showed the versatility of this guy, but again, this isn't somebody who's going to make or break your roster. He isn't someone that's an absolute necessity to your roster. So that's why I have to say and emphasize once again, do not pull on this banner. He will be back later. It isn't the end of the world if you don't got Johnny, and if you can't do this contest, you will have a showdown tournament to tend to if you can't do anything with this Triple Crown contest. So that's just something to consider and think about. We got this scheduled. Of course, it's going to be running for the weekend until Monday. So it's going to be running from the 24th until the 27th of April. So that's something there to think about. You're going to get points from earning your showdown coins, spending your loot coins on the banner to get Johnny, increasing the talent of your NXT superstars, defeating the boss of the normal, hard, and hell mode for that Triple Crown tour, defeating the boss from the blitzes, and winning showdown matches with Gargano. So there's a multitude of ways, but again, you have to remember Gargano is needed to clear those tours, so that's something that you have to keep in mind here, and he's needed for the blitzes. All this content needs Johnny in order to do it, so pretty much you have to have Johnny ahead of time before even thinking about going through with this reward system and the milestones that come with it. Now, there are a couple loopholes there. There are a couple ways around it by earning showdown coins, of course, and doing pulls, increasing the talent of your NXT superstars. But this is focused around Johnny Gargano, and there are some solid rewards here. You're going to get some Spring in the Ring ingots, 3-star silver tokens, 2-star gold tokens, 2-star silver tokens, up to 3 million coins. Wish there were some TP bags thrown in there as well. You're even going to get some shards for Drew McIntyre, the Sinister Scotsman. They're really trying to hand this guy out. I don't know what's up about that, but no lie, even with the leaderboard rewards, you're going to get an extra turn legendary modern era technician strap and a submission skill plate and tier 4 medals. Here's what I'm really thinking. Y'all. And this is just me personally. If this is going to be like this, what they should have done with this contest, and just hear me out, I could be wrong, and because I gotta go. I don't want to hold y'all for long. I really feel that what they should have done is just gave Johnny Gargano out for free. He isn't a God tier champion. Give him to us at, 2-star bronze or 1-star. Give him to us. You're still going to have people out there that are going to try to pull to get him at a higher fuse so they can do the content. I think that would have been the better route to go here. Yes, it's a tad bit generous and there wouldn't have been no money to be made, but Johnny just isn't all that to me. He might be to some of you, but he isn't all that to me. And even with the multitude of ways, I know I'm a guy who loves versatility and utility in a unit. And he does bring that, minus the only having 2 tag links that are kind of lackluster. I really don't think all this effort for this guy is going to be worth it when you got to think to yourselves, you need him to do the content, and there isn't going to be a real way of getting him unless, they make the drop rates immaculate and, a tad bit forgiving this upcoming weekend so everyone can pull Johnny left and right. Outside of that, you're just going to be spending disposable income on top of disposable income trying to get him to do this contest. And even if you get him, you might not be able to fully invest in him. So it's a hit and a miss for me. Some people are going to like it, some people aren't. You are going to get these Triple Crown shard bags that are going to offer you shards of valuable modern technicians. So you'll have a chance at shards for Aleister Black, Root of All Evil, Kofi Kingston, Against All Odds. But again, these are 2 guys that, in my opinion, they're superior to Johnny Wrestling. That's just me personally. Even Doink the Clown and Jake the Snake are superior, in my opinion. You could disagree, and you have the right to your own opinion. I just don't think it's worth going all in for Johnny right now. I feel that he's going to be just like Drew McIntyre. They're going to be offering shards here. They're going to be offering shards there. So unless you're a completionist, unless you're a huge mark for Johnny, I wouldn't really worry about it. The rewards are enticing, so I would suggest at least attempting once the once the tours and everything go live. See what you can do, see what you can't do, and just make your decision after that. But the only thing that's a plus is if you can't do this contest, you got Showdown. You got Showdown no matter what. So that's something to really consider here. But outside of that, y'all, that's the video. Triple Crown contest. And oh yeah, just a little wrestling fact here. Why is it called a Triple Crown? It's actually pretty easy. Johnny Gargano is the first ever NXT Grand Slam champion. So he's held the NXT Tag Team titles with Tommaso Ciampa as DIY. He has held the NXT North American Championship, and he's also been the NXT champion. So, Triple Crown, Grand Slam, 3 belts. The same thing applies when you look at the WWE. Usually, people who've held the tag team belts, the tag team titles, the Intercontinental title, and the WWE Championship, they basically count as Grand Slam champions. So that's something else to consider and putting that out there. So that's why it's called the Triple Crown. But ultimately, it seems decent. It seems reasonable. Will it favor the pay-to-play players? Yeah, more than likely, just like the same way that the NXT was supposed to favor the free-to-play. This will favor the pay-to-play, quote-unquote. But then again, we all know how Hell Mode's going to be. So that it's literally up in the air. It depends on how you take it. You can take it as a scoop of ice cream, or you can take it with a grain of salt. But all in all, it's going to be there. And it's not the end of the world if you can't do it, so there's no need to bitch. And yeah, Johnny Wrestling's coming into the game. But there's always Showdown. There's always Showdown to take your time in between trying to figure out what you're going to do with this. You got plenty of time to do both, but I would focus in on your Showdown. Get your resources, get in, get out. You're still winning. But if you're able to go ahead and get through the milestones for this, then by all means, do what you got to do for you. So bad times don't last, but champions do. Hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, Johnny Wrestling's coming. Looking forward to seeing what Ciampa looks like. To each his own. Until next time, peace.